South Africa's political scene is once again in turmoil, and the epicenter of the storm is none other than President Cyril Ramaphosa. In a dramatic and unprecedented twist, former ANC Secretary-General Ace Magashule has made a claim so explosive that it threatens to shake the foundations of the ruling party and place the president himself in a position of extreme vulnerability. Political analysts are now calling it a political earthquake, one whose tremors may reverberate across South Africa for months, if not years. The latest saga erupted during a fiery session in Parliament, where Magashule, known for his fearless and confrontational style, leveled allegations that sent shockwaves through the ANC benches and beyond. Speaking with an air of authority and insider knowledge, Magashule hinted at hidden legal investigations, potential arrest warrants, and secret dealings that involve none other than the president himself. While he stopped short of providing detailed evidence, the weight of his claims and the timing of the delivery have ignited intense speculation and panic among political insiders. For President Ramaphosa, the stakes could not be higher. Known for his calm, measured public persona, he has long projected an image of stability and moral authority within the ANC. But Magashule's revelations strike at the very heart of that image, suggesting that the president may not be as untouchable as his supporters have long believed. The suggestion of looming legal troubles, whether substantiated or not, casts a shadow over his leadership and threatens to undermine public confidence in his ability to steer the country through its many challenges. Observers note that Magashule's timing is far from coincidental. With South Africa facing economic pressures, widespread unemployment, and public frustration over corruption scandals, the president's leadership has already been under scrutiny. Magashule, once removed from the party's top echelons, appears to be seizing the moment to assert influence and reshape political narratives. His claims resonate with factions within the ANC that have grown increasingly dissatisfied with Ramaphosa's leadership, particularly in light of unresolved controversies and perceived failures to deliver on promises of reform. The ramifications of this confrontation are profound. Opposition parties have wasted no time capitalizing on the controversy. Leaders from the DA, EFF, and other smaller parties have publicly demanded immediate clarification and transparency from the presidency. They argue that South Africans deserve to know whether the president is indeed facing any legal or ethical jeopardy. Social media has also exploded with reactions, with hashtags like #RamaphosaUnderFire, #Magashulebombshell, and #ANC Shakeup trending within hours of the parliamentary showdown. Citizens are divided, with some viewing Magashule as a whistleblower exposing corruption, while others dismiss his claims as politically motivated attacks designed to destabilize the party and the president. Inside the ANC, the political earthquake is creating cracks that many fear could split the party. Some senior members are reportedly caught between loyalty to Ramaphosa and pressure from factions that see Magashule's revelations as an opportunity to advance their own agendas. Analysts warn that the longer the controversy lingers without resolution, the greater the risk of factional infighting, weakened party cohesion, and potential electoral fallout. The party's image of unity and moral authority, already fragile after years of internal scandals, faces its most serious test yet. For Ramaphosa personally, the battle is no longer purely political, it is a fight for survival. Every public statement, every appearance, and every strategic decision will now be scrutinized for signs of weakness or culpability. While his team has sought to downplay the situation, emphasizing that Magashule's claims are unverified and politically motivated, the pressure is mounting. Political insiders suggest that the president may need to engage in damage control at multiple levels, addressing internal party concerns, reassuring the public, and countering opposition narratives. Failure to manage the fallout effectively could leave him vulnerable not only to political attacks but also to potential legal or ethical investigations if any part of Magashule's claims prove credible. The stakes extend beyond individual reputations. South Africa, already grappling with economic stagnation, social unrest, and rising public disillusionment, cannot afford prolonged political instability at the top. The unfolding drama threatens to distract from governance, hinder policy implementation, and erode public trust in the country's institutions. The ANC's future is also on the line. If the party fails to manage the fallout, it risks losing credibility and electoral support, potentially reshaping South African politics in ways that few could have anticipated a year ago. As this political earthquake continues to reverberate, one question dominates the national conversation: can Cyril Ramaphosa survive this storm, or is this the beginning of the end for his leadership? Magashule's claims have ignited a firestorm, and the coming weeks will determine whether the president can weather the storm or whether the seismic shifts within the ANC will permanently alter the country's political landscape. One thing is clear: South Africa is witnessing a moment of extraordinary tension, with consequences that may echo far beyond Parliament. In the midst of this turmoil, the nation waits, watches, and wonders whether the president can fight for survival or whether Magashule's bombshell will leave a legacy of upheaval that reshapes the ANC forever.